Hello and welcome, beautiful souls, to my channel, Light of Shaya. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to those of you who are new. For those of you who are returning, thank you for being here. This is going to be a pick a card reading for how to manifest love into your life. So I've already went ahead and picked out cards from the decks, got them all together. I'll be inserting a clip here shortly for that. So this is, of course, advice from Spirit, your spirit guides, the angels, ascended masters, basically any higher vibrational beings who really want to see you living your best life with your counterpart. So this is essentially a reading to help you manifest that person into your life. Now, this is aside from the typical, law of attraction stuff about visualization and letting go, surrendering and faith and prayer and all that good stuff. This is just some more specific messages according to what your corresponding situation is. So we're going to go ahead and dive into that reading in just a moment. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and set the tone for the reading here by ringing this crystal singing bowl. Timestamps will be located down below for those of you who wish to skip this part. However, to kind of help keep the vibes nice and light and high vibe, I would invite you to stay here, but you don't have to, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and get started now. Alrighty, absolutely beautiful. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and insert that clip here now, and I'll see you guys at your corresponding piles.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to your pile selection. From left to right, we have pile 1 with the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. For pile 2, we have the This Might Hurt Tarot. Don't be put off by the name, it's actually a really beautiful deck. And for pile 3, we have the Ethereal Visions Tarot. So feel free to take a moment to meditate on these stacks. Trust your intuition when it comes to your pile selection. And I will see you guys at your corresponding piles.
Alrighty, hello and welcome. Pile 1, if you chose the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So let's go ahead and see how it is that you can manifest love into your life. So here we have 3 cards. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune, so Sagittarian energy. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius, you could be a Sagittarius yourself. And we have the King of Pentacles, so this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Interesting. From the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck, we have Hawk. That's a really powerful energy. I'll be reading out of the book for this one. From the Romance Angels, we have Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. From the Angel Prayers Oracle, we have Connect with Music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. That's beautiful. We have Speak Your Truth, Archangel Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. From the Soul's Journey Oracle, we have Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. From the Angel and Ancestors Oracle, we have Animal Guardian. Trust your instincts. Okay? We also have Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. And from the Fairy Tarot here, we have 8 of Autumn, or the 8 of Pentacles. It says here, do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. So pile 1, this is quite an interesting message already, because I'm seeing here with the with this 8 of Autumn and the King of Pentacles, there seems to be something here actually dealing with your finances. If you want to manifest love, interestingly enough, you also have to focus on your finances and a career move. This could be in your current career, this could be a business venture, an opportunity to grow your finances. Now, why is this important? Well, in order for us to be in union with someone, we need to be able to be financially stable on our own, right? And so if you're struggling monetarily, it does make love sometimes a little bit difficult to work with. However, of course, it's not impossible. Now, I'm getting here that there is a need for you to release doubt, right? Because we have, interestingly enough, we have trust your instincts and doubt. So some of you may be wondering if you can even do this, if you can even manifest love, if you can actually, if you're even capable of doing this. And the truth is, deep down, you already know the answer is yes. So if you feel, if you're dealing with a person, and for those of you who are dealing with a person that you want, it's time to release the doubt of you being able to have that person, if that makes sense. Trust in yourself. Now, for others of you who aren't really dealing with an individual and you're kind of just like venturing out to try and manifest someone, this is a need for you to release doubt surrounding the idea of your capabilities into doing that. Because here we have, as I said, trust your instincts. This is about trusting your gut. This is about trusting your capabilities. And this is further emphasized here with the Shapeshifter card, which says transform and unveil your gifts. I think some of you out there are having a hard time coming to terms with just how powerful you are as individuals. You are incredibly capable of creating anything in life that you want. And so you're being called to trust in yourself first and foremost. When we come from a place of self-doubt, it is almost impossible, if not damn near impossible, to manifest love, because we're already doubting ourselves. So how could we manifest something if we're not even capable or feeling capable or worthy of being able to manifest the thing that we want, right? So this is about releasing that doubt, right? If you guys have been waiting on somebody or dealing with someone and you're not really sure where things are going, release the need to know all the answers. Sure, we have the tarot, and sure, we have methods of divination to try and see into future events. However, that doesn't guarantee that things will play out the way they do. Now, one thing that you guys are likely not going to like about this is that there is a divine timing aspect within this situation. So divine timing works in mysterious ways, of course, and it's quite funny because sometimes divine timing appears to be external, but it's actually internal. There may be a shift with the Six of Swords that you need to embody first before you can actually manifest this. So with the Six of Swords, this speaks of leaving things behind, right? With the Five of Swords before it, it's about manipulation, ego, winning at all costs. It's also an energy of humiliation. So if you guys have experienced past issues with people, it's time to release that. It's time to move on and move forward. It's time to embrace change. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's about embracing change. And instead of resisting it, going with the flow. When we resist the universe, I mean, we're resisting infinity, right? And we're stuck in a material realm, so we have to move along with the flow, right? It's easier to swim downstream than it is to swim upstream, so it's about going with the flow. Now, some of you could be dealing with the King of Pentacles figure here. Now, if you aren't dealing with someone, this could be the energy that you need to step into. It's about looking at things from a wise investment point of view. It's very logical. Now, the King of Pentacles can seem or appear to be greedy at times, but in reality, he's quite generous. However, he always looks at the material world and says, how does this benefit me? And so this is an energy that you need to step in as well. With the Speak Your Truth card here, Archangel Gabriel, she's coming through here basically saying, it's time for you to stand in your authenticity. In what ways are you not being authentic to yourself? Because when you aren't authentic to yourself, that will reflect in your external reality. So if you do manifest a person, this person may not like certain qualities about you. Now, that isn't to say that that's your fault, of course, but the idea that I'm trying to convey here is, it won't bother you when people don't like you if you're authentic to yourself, right? Because at the end of the day, it's take me as I am. If you don't like this, then you can kick rocks, right? So it's about knowing what you deserve and embodying that authenticity within you. You're being bold, right? Being bold and being confident within yourself. The King of Pentacles is a very confident energy as well. Now, with the Passion card here, it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And interestingly enough, we also have the connect with music, which, singing is a form of music, of course. So this could be a call to action for some of you who are artists out there who want to connect with music. Staying in a high vibe state is essentially what this passion card is conveying to me. It's time for you to embody this energy of being joyous and living in the moment. This is about experiencing everything and being super grateful, appreciative of the things that you have in your life. Do you have a warm bed to lay in? Do you, if you like to have a cup of coffee in the morning, can you treat yourself to that? The food that you eat, the water that you drink, the shelter that you have, the friends and family around you who surround you, who are there as a support system. Are you being grateful for these things? And if you aren't, it's time to practice more of that gratitude for that. Because sometimes we forget, especially I would like to say in developed countries where things that we do on a day-to-day basis, like even running water and electricity, aren't things that exist in other parts of the world. So this is being appreciative for the things that you have, because you can live a life of comfort and luxury in this world. And so when you embody this also helps attract in love. Now, with the Hawk Spirit here, I know this is a highly spiritual card, but I'm going to go ahead and read out of the book here in just a moment, okay? Alright, so with the Hawk, it says here, watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you, and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. So when you're in balance with this card, you see clearly and are intuitive. When you're out of balance, you see too much or are suspicious. And to bring into balance, there is a need for perspective shift. So interestingly enough, fate is mentioned here, and the Wheel of Fortune does resemble fate. So there is a fated event coming towards you, pile one. It's for those of you manifesting love. But interestingly enough, remember how I was talking about doubts? And suspicion is one of those things. Are you being far too suspicious of people? Are you planting red flags when there aren't any red flags? Now, that isn't to say to approach situations without caution, because caution is a necessary thing to do, when you're looking for a person. Everybody's human, if you're looking for your ideal person, this person is human just like you, and they make mistakes. So maybe something that they've done, or people that you've encountered in life that have done things incorrectly in your point of view, could simply be something that this person was unconscious that they were doing in the first place. So there may be a need for clear communication between you and people that you're interested in, but there is some sort of message coming through with the hawk. Something is going to shift your perspective, pile one, and it's going to help you stay in this high vibe state. Trust, once again, intuition is coming through very strongly with the hawk and the animal guardian here. This is the main card of this deck, so this is a very powerful message. If your intuition is leading you down a certain path, trust yourself. First and foremost, trust yourself, because when you trust yourself, you can trust others more easily. And this is, once again, especially with the speak your truth here, maybe some of you need to be a bit more upfront about what your expectations are around connections. That doesn't mean being harsh, of course, but coming from a place of compassion and allowing yourself to express yourself naturally without the fear of knowing what the other person is going to think about it. Because if you're coming from your authenticity and it's a need that you have that you need to convey, it's okay for you to do that. You shouldn't feel the need to quiet yourself or keep your voice down around your person. You should be able to express yourself very freely here. Now, interestingly enough, it says here, do more research before proceeding. So there may be a message here coming through this Eight of Autumn. Typically, this doesn't really deal with research. The way I see this is a card of work and like putting in effort to perfect yourself. So there is a call here, of course, to work on yourself. If you're in a connection or dealing with somebody that you would like to continue to work on this connection. But there is a need here for commitment, like dedication, true dedication to whatever it is that you want to manifest, okay? So, pile one, I'm trying to see if I'm picking up any other messages here. For some of you, you may need to travel with the Six of Swords, but that's only going to resonate for like a very small percentage of you. I'm not really getting the sense of travel here. But there is a fated event coming towards you, pile one. This is likely a person that is coming into your life that can fulfill your needs and wants in relationship. But first, you have to trust your intuition, okay? So, with that being said, Pile 1, I hope this was of help to you. If you enjoyed this content, please do hit that like and subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. And as always, I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Take care. Alrighty, hello and welcome, Pile 2. If you chose the Pile 2, the This Might Hurt Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So let's go ahead and see how we can help you manifest love. So the first card that we have here from the This Might Hurt Tarot is the Three of Swords. Next card is the Star, okay. The following card is the Tower, okay. So I'm seeing here, wow, okay. We have Unicorn. Okay, so I'm seeing a theme here with the Star and the Unicorn already. That's from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. From the Romance Angels, we have Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. From the Angel Prayers, we have Count Your Blessings. Thank you, Universe and Angels, for the blessings in my life. Oh wow, we have Archangel Metatron coming through here with Clear Your Vibes. Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. From the Soul's Journey Oracle, we have Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. From the Angel and Ancestors Oracle, we have Hunter. Track down your fears and desires. We have Sage. Be devoted and committed. And finally, from the Fairy Tarot, we have Eight of Winter. You have what it takes if only you believe in yourself, thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. Okay, so there is definitely a recurring theme here, Pile 2. For a lot of you, this reading is going to be about a person that was in your life that you are now currently separated from. For others of you who are drawn to this pile, this may not be the case, because I'm getting the need to say that. There's something here, there is an important message here for you, but it's not in regards to a person from the past now, or at least recently, that you're trying to work things through. So first of all, of course, we have some heavy energy here with the Three of Swords. Some of you have been heartbroken, and it's only understandable that you're dealing with the grieving process, and that's a perfectly natural, normal thing to do. So Pile 2, one of the big things that you're being called to do at this time is allow these swords to fall out of your heart. It's time to let go of the past pain. And some of you are stuck in this mentality. Some of you are stuck in this past heartache. This could be, as I said, there's like two different sets of energies that I'm feeling here. For some of you, this is a person that you were dealing with recently, and for others of you, these are just simply past hurts from like previous relationships. It could have been years ago, months ago. Take whatever resonates. So this is a call to action to heal yourself first, especially with Archangel Metatron coming here with Clear Your Vibes and the Star card as well. And not only that, but I mean, there's just a recurring theme here with the Count Your Blessings, the Hunter of tracking down your fears and desires, and even the Eight of Swords here, or the Eight of Winter. There seems to be, Pile 2, a blockage going on right now within yourself. So oftentimes, or if not oftentimes, all the time, our external reality matches our internal reality. So when we experience pain, when we focus on the pain, we only create more of that. So this is a call to action to heal that wound within yourself. What is it that that is causing you to feel fear? Because with the fears and desires, they tend to be like sides of the same coin, if you will. There's a sense of needing to look deep within, Pile 2. There's a sense of needing to address some sort of core wound that you've been dealing with, that you need to heal. This is incredibly important because unless you heal this wound, you will be experiencing tower after tower after tower. And a lot of times the tower is an internal process first. But when we start to ignore the signs, when we stop trying to deal with this faulty foundation within ourselves, it begins to mirror out in the external realm. So Pile 2, this is incredibly important. I'm getting this sense of urgency, especially with Metatron coming through here, basically telling you that it is incredibly important that you heal yourself first. If you're looking for love right now, I know this probably isn't going to be the best thing to hear, but you need to focus on healing yourself first right now. If you want to manifest true love, if you want to manifest this beautiful, because with the Star card here, this is a beautiful, very beautiful celebratory energy that I'm seeing with these two cards that is possible for you, but only until you actually do this healing work within yourself. So with the Be Devoted and Committed card here of the Sage, if you are dealing with the person, this could also be a call to action to continue to devote yourself and commit yourself to this situation. Basically what I'm hearing is have faith, have hope. Because if you lack faith and you lack hope, then the battle has already been lost. The way I see it is, for example, let's say there's a person that you recently separated from. That person's already gone, right? And the two options that I see here is accepting the loss and just moving on, which you can do, but still wanting the person. It's like you're being called to this person for a reason, but you're still moving on. It's like it's still painful for you, right? And the other side is this is gone, but I can actively manifest this. I can actively work on myself, heal myself, and have faith in the divine that if this person is truly meant for me, that this person can come back, or somebody else who is of a higher vibration that matches me will come in instead, right? This is about being devoted and committed to yourself, to your healing process, to your journey, and being devoted and committed to your partners, because sometimes we don't recognize that we are, in a sense, unavailable, that we are, in a sense, not ready to truly commit. And so this is about tracking down those fears and desires when it comes to commitment. What are you afraid of in commitment? What is it that that you feel doesn't allow you to commit to a person? Have you asked yourself that question? Have you really looked inside to see if this is a possibility even? Because sometimes we do things unconsciously, you know? Sometimes we don't necessarily see that in our reality because, you know, our conscious mind is only so, you know, we only use this percentage of our brain with our conscious mind, right? The subconscious holds so much more deeper in there. So for those of you who want to actually heal yourselves, it's time to pray. It's time to ask for your angels, your guides, whoever it is that you pray to or ask for help from the spirit realm. Connect with them and ask them to show you the way, show you the signs. How can I heal this? Please give me a sign, please give me some sort of something so that I can start to begin the healing process. And in time you will begin to see signs. It could be presented in angel numbers, it could be presented through tarot readings or, you know, YouTube videos. Since you're on YouTube here, something will spark your like, this message is for me. You know, your intuition is going to lead you down this path. Some of you feel like you're incapable of doing this with this Eight of Swords. It says here, you have what it takes if you only believe in yourself. That's incredibly important with this card. If you believe in yourself, if you have faith and hope within yourself, in yourself, and in the divine, this can come to fruition. It is 100% possible, Pile 2. It's time to get out of that. I'm here to inspire you. I feel like some of you have lost faith, and it's time to reignite that passion in you. It's time to get moving. Have faith again. Count your blessings here. Thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. If you're having a hard time staying in high vibe, this is one of the best ways that you can do that. It's time to be grateful for the little things, you know. Do you have a warm bed to sleep in? Do you have a roof over your head? Are you able to eat the foods that you like? Can you treat yourself to desserts or, let's say, a morning cup of coffee that you enjoy from your favorite coffee shop? Little things like that are the world to you. When you are removed from that, I mean, I remember recently, tributing to my story, I used to go out to one of my favorite parts of town here where I live, and more so recently I've been getting out of the house more, and I just realized how much I missed seeing the community there, how much I miss seeing the open restaurants and the bars and the people just having a good time and hearing the laughs and the conversations. And now when I walk down the street, during certain parts of the day, it's like it's quiet and it's unsettling, right? And so these little things, those little moments, you know, I remember how it used to be, and it was like, now that it's gone, I feel its absence. And in that same way, you're being called to appreciate those little things, because sometimes we forget that. Sometimes we forget that it's the little things that make up life. If you know, if you couldn't brush your teeth in the morning or something like that, you would notice it for the rest of the day. And it's such a small action, right? But it's about having gratitude for literally every little bit and piece that makes up the entirety of your life. Now, this leads me to my next point here with the envy card. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So envy is a lower vibrational energy here, because you believe that you can't have what other people have. And it's about being grateful for those, you know. When I see somebody who has things likely that I may not have, I appreciate it for that person. I'm like, I'm so glad that that person can experience that. One day I will get there too. It's just a matter of time. It's about being appreciative and understanding that everybody is on their own individual path. Every person, no matter what it is. I mean, you could be in your 20s, I mean, you could be a teen watching this, you could be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Everybody is on their own life path. Everybody has their own individual challenges. So if you compare yourself to another person who is a completely different human being than you are, it's a self-defeating thought process to have, and saying like, well, why does that person have that and I can't have it? That mentality needs to shift. It's about a change in perspective, a change in the way that you see it, because you're your own individual. Nobody in this world ever will be like you, right? Ever has been. There never has been your version of you. And so it's about embodying that and understanding that you are unique, perfect, beautiful individual as you are. Nobody is perfect, and all of us have a healing journey that we're on. And so it's about understanding that, pile two, because when you understand that your own healing journey is your own, and that you understand that everything is meant to happen in the way that it does, and that after you do this healing, you're going to start manifesting the things that you want into your life, that's when you're going to start seeing, this is why this was so valuable for me. If you're in separation from a person, this is the reason why. Because you were here, this separation was a catalyst. And not a very pretty one I'm seeing here with the Tower and the Three of Swords. But it was a catalyst for your healing with the Star card here. It's time to clear your vibes, as Metatron is saying here. It's time to clear your vibes. Track down your fears, understand what it is that you truly want and what is keeping you from it. Because at the end of the day, especially with the Envy and the Eight of Swords, I hate to tell you this, but it's you. It's you and your internal process. It's time to shift that mindset, okay, pile two? So I'm going to read out of the book for the Unicorn, which is a beautiful energy, especially paired with the Star card here. So it says here, reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago? The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn and you have begun your quest for the answers. That is beautiful. The unicorn is associated with the sixth chakra, which is the third eye here. It's no surprise the subtle essence of the unicorn card resides at the third eye, the exact place from which the unicorn's horn extends. This center is called the Ajna chakra. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. or command center. The ancient yogis believed it to be responsible for our intellect, intuition, and deepest wisdom. Some say our two eyes see the past and present, while the third eye peers into the future. So we can see here that recurring theme about having faith, right? You're starting the journey of understanding yourself and the divine and how it all really works together, because you and God are always in union. And when you're in union with God, everything else comes. In the same way, relationships do the same thing, because God wants you, or the divine, however you refer to your higher power, to experience that true love with someone else. God wants that just as much as you do for yourself. You need to understand that. And if you feel like the universe is out to get you or is against you, it's quite the opposite. These events happen for a reason, and they're to help us heal so we can get into that place where we can actually truly experience that love that we've always wanted to experience, right? So pile 2. There is a lot of good things coming your way, but the healing journey right now for you is the best way for you to manifest the love of your life. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. If you enjoyed this content, please do hit that like and subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. And as always, I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Take care. Alrighty, hello and welcome pile 3. If you chose the Ethereal Visions Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So let's go ahead and see how it is that you can manifest love into your life. So the first card from the Ethereal Visions Tarot is the Six of Cups. Such a sweet, sweet energy. I love it. From pile 2. From the Ethereal Visions here, we have the World. Alright, the World. That's beautiful. We have Judgment. Holy moly. Holy cow. Okay, so 2 major arcana here, consecutive. This is big, pile 3. This is big. From the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck, we have the Crocodile. I'll be reading out of the book for that. From the Romance Angels, we have, okay, this makes perfect sense. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. From the Angel Prayers, we have the Divine Physician, Archangel Raphael. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. And interestingly enough, from what I understand, Raphael is the angel in the Lover's card. He's the one like in the background with Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. We have Spiritual Abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. Okay. This is looking really good, pile 3. From the Soul's Journey, I have Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Isn't that beautiful? Pile 3, you guys are on fire. Okay. I don't even... Why are you here? From the Angel and Ancestors, you guys happen to get another card. Don't tell the other piles. An extra one. We have Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. So this is a very beautiful Empress energy. This card reminds me a little bit of the Light Seer Tarot. The Empress has her belly as the earth as well. We have Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. That's so beautiful. Alrighty, we have Druid, hold the space. And finally, from the Fairy Tarot, we have the Dreamer. Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. This is the Fool card. Wow. So you guys have the World, Judgment, and the Fool. Pile 3. Why are you guys here? Because honestly, it looks like you guys are probably looking for confirmation. I'm getting here. You guys are on fire, pile 3. The only card here that is giving me just a little bit of angst is this Crocodile card. But we'll be seeing that. I'll be reading out of the book for this one. Pile 3. You guys are already on the right track. I'm going to tell you that much. You guys are already on the right track. I'm trying to see where to start here to kind of like emphasize this. It looks like to me that you guys are on fire when it comes to manifestation because you're doing all the right things. Alrighty, so I'm seeing here that with the Reconciliation card, there's definitely someone from your past, especially with the Six of Cups and the Judgment. For those of you who are like, I seriously doubt pile 3 that anybody out there who's resonated with this pile is going to be like, oh no, I don't want that. Because there is no way on earth that you can't want this with all of these cards. There's just, for me, there's no way that this is possible. So, obviously, you guys are on the right track, okay? I can't emphasize that enough. I feel like you guys have tapped into something here. You have tapped into something here. With the Druid card, you guys are indeed holding the space for this person. You've been working on loving yourself first with this Heart Guardian, but now you're getting ready to allow yourself to love someone else as well. With the Mother Earth card here, feel loved and comforted. If you guys aren't doing this, this is a call to action to embrace this energy some more. Are you treating yourself? You know, because at the end of the day, the person that we have a relationship forever and always with is going to be ourselves. So are you treating yourself to dates? Are you treating yourself to things that you like? What is it that you like to do, pile 3? And treat yourself to that. For example, if you have, I don't know, like a favorite dish, and it's at a specific restaurant, have you gone there by yourself just to treat yourself to it? If you have done that, that's excellent, because that's basically kind of like you're, in a sense, dating yourself, you know. Put away the phone and just enjoy the meal, enjoy your presence there, enjoy just being, right? And this is going to help you attract love a little bit more. You guys are, like I said, you guys are on fire. Spiritual abundance is surrounding you at this time, and it's going to manifest into the physical. For some of you, this is also a call to action for you to heal your body with Archangel Raphael. So you can pray to him to help you heal any ailments that you have. But if you guys aren't practicing like exercise, clean eating, drinking water, this is also a call to action to do this. Why? Because this demonstrates how much you love yourself. If you take care of yourself, if you nurture yourself, if you truly care about your body, that is a form of self-love. When we practice exercise, it's a form of self-love. When we eat healthy foods, it's a form of self-love. And this is also about clean eating. So try leaning a little bit more as a suggestion towards more plant-based foods, because they're higher vibrational in nature and they are truly a part of nature. There's no, what is it called? Oh goodness. I can't find the word for it, but there's no breaking down of the process. You know, sometimes when we eat when people eat animals, they're fed our diet and then they're basically broken down. It's basically a very unrefined way of getting our actual true nutrition, which comes from fruits and veggies. So fruits and veggies are going to be really good for you because it's helping you love yourself. It's helping you stay in a higher vibration. I feel like some people might resist this particular piece of advice because you guys aren't seeing the correlation between the importance of nutrition and your body. Because remember, your body is a temple, and when we feed it the right foods, when we hydrate, this is a form of self-love because you appreciate your body for what it is and you truly want to love and honor it. So that's that when it comes to Archangel Raphael. Now, with the Six of Cups here, this card is about being in a very dreamy energy. I'm getting, for some of you, this person that you have is your soulmate. This person that you're dealing with is in fact your soulmate, and they were brought into your life for a reason. Now, obviously, with this reconciliation card, there may have been something that happened in the past that kept you both apart. And this might have something to do with the crocodile here, but this also, especially with the Judgment card here, somebody maybe had to go through this breakup process, if you guys had a breaking up, in order for them to awaken to clear reality. Maybe they didn't appreciate you for who you were at the time, or they didn't see the possibilities at that time because of perhaps certain issues that you both may have had. But with the World and Judgment card here together, these two cards combined are incredibly powerful because this speaks of a person who is about to completely change from who they used to be. This is a brand new energy here. This person from your past likely went through some sort of experience that really just broke away an old way of being. And with the Fool card here, the Fool carries no baggage. So this is about a brand new beginning. And this is also about having faith, because the dreamer in this particular deck is about dreaming it into being. So visualization with the Six of Cups energy as well is coming through very strongly, pile 3. Visualize this. Before you go to bed, take some time to meditate and visualize. Really immerse yourself in the experience as if you were already there with that person. Have gratitude for the person already being in your life. and first thing in the morning as well, because our minds tend to be more clear in the morning and in the evening before we go to bed. With the love here, it says, with the love card here, it says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So if you haven't been practicing basically looking at the glass half full, it's time to start doing that. Although I sense, pile 3, that you guys are already on this journey of seeing the glass half full. You guys are seeing the spiritual abundance all around you. And I get that sensation here. For those of you who aren't, this is a call to action in practicing gratitude in all things and seeing love in all situations and all the good that comes from even the heavier experiences. There's always a positive side to everything that happens in our life. It's hard to see it sometimes, but it's there. As long as you look for the silver lining, you will always find it. Remember, something that can never be changed is your inner resolve, right? Your resolve is something that nobody has control over. No matter what situation you may be pulled into, or in a situation that you may be involved in, if it's heavier in nature, you can always dig deep and pull out that endurance because you have that fortitude, pile 3. I'm trying to see if I get any other messages from these other cards. Continue to hold the space and envision this with the Druid, because I feel like I already mentioned that, but continue to hold the space for this situation, for this person to come back, for those of you who know this is your soulmate and you want to reconcile with them. Because this is definitely coming through very strongly. Now for others of you, if this isn't a past person, although I find it very unlikely, this is a past life soulmate with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups and the Judgment card here. This is a past life soulmate, very powerful, that will be coming into your life soon. And with the crocodile, whoever this is has been eyeing you. I get the sense, at first I was getting a heavier energy from this crocodile because it felt predatory at first, but I'm seeing that somebody's kind of, and you see that kind of like smirk on his face. It's just a tad bit creepy, just a tiny bit. But I'm getting the sense that this person's actually lurking around you. But let's go ahead and read from the book for the crocodile. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and read here. We have resting, submerging, collecting energy, cooling off. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, action, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. This doesn't mean lying around hoping life's challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing, and building energy. Fill up the vital reserve so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. When in balance, wise, patient, a silent powerhouse. When out of balance, feels stuck, lashes out. To bring into balance, rest, or do the Makarasana pose. I'm not really sure what that is. I'm guessing that's some sort of yoga. But I'm getting the sense here, so I'm getting twofold. This message is this person's lurking. This person probably has their eye on you already, and likely through your energetic shift, you're calling this person in. I'm surprised the calling your soulmate in card didn't come out, honestly, but I guess I could see why it would be reconciliation instead, because I only pulled one card for this. But this period of time is for you to, as I was saying, visualization is very important, and it's time to rest and nurture. Remember how I was saying nurture yourself? This is for you to get into a grounded space where you love yourself absolutely, and nothing can make you waver. That way you can make decisions from not only the heart space, but the head space as well, a combination of both. And I'm getting the sense here that patience is incredibly important. Because the crocodile's mantra is wait, right? So if you guys have been waiting for this to happen and you're getting a little bit impatient, have patience. I know it's not the easiest thing to do at times, pile 3, but patience is incredibly important for this new phase in your life. This is powerful, okay? I want you to understand the immensity of this particular reading, because if you feel like you haven't been manifesting love, it's quite the opposite, really. This is just confirmation to you that you're doing the right thing. But the next thing to do is do nothing, essentially. Be patient. Don't make any sudden moves or actions. Just allow things to be. You know, the crocodile just kind of lurks in the water and waits and kind of basks in the sun and does its thing on its own, right? It just waits for the right moment to strike. And in that sense, I feel like the divine is waiting for the right moment for this to come into play. And it's going to be very fast. You're not going to see it coming lightly. You're expecting it, but you're not going to see it coming. And it's going to come in with a fresh, brand new energy that is going to absolutely like uplift you. I'm getting that pile 3. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here for you, pile 3. If you enjoyed this reading, please do hit that like and subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. And as always, I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Take care.